Hey, folks, welcome back to the program. Ireland's call is being out now. The Irish national anthem, actually, not Ireland's call. So it's playing right now. Let's take a look at the lineups here for Ireland and Italy. Welcome back to the program. Pleasure to have you join me again today for Rugby and Senate. Get the score up. We're about ready to get started here shortly. For Ireland, Jamie Osborne at fullback. Then we've got Robert Balakoon on the right wing, Gary Ringrose, Stuart McCloskey in the center. James Lowe is back. He didn't play last week. On the left wing, Sam Prendergast is the fly half. Craig Casey, scrum half. Jack Conan wearing number 8. Caelan Dorse, the captain. Cormac Ichikua, James Ryan, Joe McCarthy, Thomas Clarkson, Dan Sheehan, and Jeremy Lohman. And we're going to Ireland's call now. I think it's time for Ireland's call. Come the hour. Come the hour. Trees of Ireland, 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 together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, will answer Ireland's call. Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall. James Lowe, really into it. Shoulder to shoulder, will answer Ireland's call. We'll answer Ireland's call. All right, there we go. It's time. 51,700 people gathered at Aviva Stadium in Ireland. Starting lineup I've covered. Off the bench, Ronan Kelleher, Tom O'Toole, Tag Furlong, Edwin Edigba, Tag Barron, Nick Timoney, Jameson Gibson Park, and Jack Crowley. I see a lot of Africans making their way into the Ireland lineup here now. At least 3 of them on this team. For Italy, we've got Lorenzo Pani at the fullback position, Louis Lina on the right wing, Leonardo Marin and Tommaso Menicello, the Argentine national, in the center there. Then Monti Ioani on the left wing. Paolo Garbisi is the fly half. Alessandro Fusco is the scrum half. Lorenzo Canone, who's been there for some time. Manuel Zuliani, Michel Lamaro, the captain. Lamaro. Andrea Zabone, Nicolo Canone, Simone Ferrari, Giacomo Nicotera, Danielo Fischetti in the front row. Off the bench, Tommaso Di Bartolomeo, Mirko Spagnola, Mohamed Hassa, Federico Russa, Riccardi Favoretto, David Odassi, Alessandro Garbisi, and Paolo Oduguo. The official for this match is Holly Davidson from Scotland, one of my favorite officials, and Matthew Carley from England on the sidelines, along with Luke Ramos, and the TMO is Ian Tempest. And we're about ready to get started at Aviva Stadium in Ireland. The Italians outperforming themselves last week, hurting the Scottish side's chances at winning this Six Nations this season, and now it's up to Ireland to keep them in check. So let's see what happens here if the Irish can pull this off. They did not look very good against France last week. Both Scotland and Ireland looked pretty lame. The Celtic nations disappointing massively, and Wales, of course, also. Holly Davidson. She's 33. She's from Aberdeen. A tall drink of water it is. She is a tall drink of water. Holly Davidson has done a pretty good job. I saw her at multiple events calling the game. She really gets the job done. Holly Davidson. All right, folks, we are ready to get rolling here on this Saturday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day out there to everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Italy will kick off to Ireland to get us underway. And the place is packed. And we're underway. Ball's kicked down around the 22. Ireland has it there into the hands of Jamie Osborne. Osborne tackled at the 22. And Craig Casey feeds that ball. Ireland, look at this nice drive forward past the 22. Good carry by the Irish. Ruck is formed. Casey will dig it out of the back and go for a box kick. Kicks it high into the air. Goes about 6 or 7 meters. And Ireland's, as Balakoon comes down with it for Ireland. They've got it, Craig Casey. Prendergast, Ireland feeds it through the middle of the pitch into the hands of Gary Ringrose. Ruck is formed. The Italians adjusting here. And still another attempt. Lots of phases coming here now. Casey, Holly Davidson making sure the Italians are onside. Here's a kick by Casey over the top. This one gets a little bit of distance down around the 45-meter line. Caught in the air by Lorenzo Pani, who's tackled immediately by the Irish. And the ruck is formed for the Italians. And Fusco will kick this back the other direction. Alexandro Fusco down around the 22. Taken back there by Prendergast, who gets hit hard. And he's taken down. Jamie Osborne now with the ball. He's dancing around. He comes to the center of the pitch. Nothing doing there. Ball is placed. Casey comes outside. Caitlin Doris, the Prendergast. Prendergast tries to avoid a tackle, but they've got him. The Italians make a brilliant tackle there, and Casey almost didn't release that ball, but he does get it out of there. Picked up and carried forward by... I didn't have time to do the directions for this game, so apologies for no errors on this. Oh, that's a no-arms tackle by the Italians. No call by Holly Davidson. That should have been a penalty for no-arms tackle on the Italians, but nothing called. Ringrose with a carry now. Just outside the 22. That ball goes to about midfield. And James Lowe comes down with it. What a brilliant high ball work by James Lowe. Gets Ireland the ball at midfield. The excitement of the crowd building now. Jamie Osborne to Prendergast. Prendergast goes all the way out to the wing to Balakoon. Balakoon gets out of one tackle. Avoids the second tackle. He's on the loose. Out the midfield. Ireland crosses the midfield point. Casey digs the ball out. Prendergast. Now that was exciting for a moment there. Balakoon did some hard work. Oh, and it's stolen by the Italians. Brilliant work there. What a great turnover by the Italians. They have the ball now. Absolutely amazing stuff there. So, 2:51 into the contest, and the score is 0-0. First line out of the game, Ireland now just on the Italian side of the pitch. They go deep, and they've come down with it. And that maul is still going. Look like, oh, breakaway. There it goes, Sheehan. Dan Sheehan with a great carry. But the Italians are on top of it. Casey digs the ball out. Oh, nearly intercepted by the Italians. Wow, Fusco nearly stole that. This little scrum half zipping through there, almost caught that ball. Man, that was well anticipated from Casey. Fusco went right through his hands. His hands were like this, and the ball went right through them. Oh, man, that would have been a try for sure. That would have been a try. Got to be careful. So we've got a scrum here. It's to the Irish because Fusco knocked it on. Wow. All right, here we go, folks. Crouch. Bind, says Holly Davidson. Set. And it collapses. Casey pulls out. Holly Davidson now. So, we're going to reset this scrum at 4.5 minutes in the contest. Corey says they better not upset her today. Let's hope not. Hey, Erica, what's going on? I love the ladies who are showing up to listen to the rugby. It's awesome. Thank you for joining us. So, I'm going to reset this scrum. I have never been to Aviva Stadium. It's on my list. I've got to get there. Got to come to a match. It's an amazing looking ballpark. Ouch! Bind. Set, says Holly Davidson. And it's a scrub penalty to the Irish, kickable. But I suspect they're going to go to the corner. Fischetti is penalized for collapsing. They are going to kick to the corner. Prendergast looking for some territory here. Get inside of 22. Kick him from about the 10-meter line. Oh, yeah. Clearly, you can see him collapse right in front of her, too. Fischetti's went straight to ground. Thomas Clarkson put a little too much pressure on him. Clarkson's like, you didn't get me. So the line out's about 17 meters out. Dan Sheehan will throw this in. Success. Casey, there goes Kalen Doris. Nice carry forward. The Irish have it now inside of 22. He's trying to work it. Tackle made midfield over there. Oh, an advantage. Ireland playing advantage now as James Ryan carries it forward. He's tackled. Kalen Doris with another carry. Down about 7 meters away now are the Irish. Here's the first pressure again. Pendergrass, there's some numbers out here. Can they get it on the wing? It bounces into the hands of James Lowe. Lowe dances inside the 5 meter, 4 meters out, 3 meters out. Places the ball. They were playing an advantage. I think it's still on. Over the middle of Pendergrass. Lochman gets it, but there's too many Italians near him. They come back the other direction to the hands of Sheehan. Casey to Prendergast. Prendergast kicks it, and it gets kicked back the other direction. Picked up by James Lowe. We're going to come back for the advantage. 2 advantages. We got a medic, so time off. One thing about Holly Davidson, she definitely keeps control of this game. Let's see what happened here. So we got a clock stop at 6:50 for treatment. One of the Italian players getting a little bit of care here. I can't see who it is. It's apparently his shoulder they're checking. All right, here we go. It's going to be tap and go from 5 meters. Dan Sheehan getting ready. Holly Davidson comes over, blows the whistle. It's time to go. Sheehan taps it. He charges forward. Oh, he tries to drive in, but they drive him backwards. He leaped. You can't do that. A dumb decision. You can't jump over the players. Oh, push it and shove it. We got a fight going on here. Nothing much in this. That was not a wise move, trying to leap over the players. You can't do that. Yeah, he jumped into the tackle. That's illegal. Yeah, that was just dumb. I don't know what he was thinking. You can't do that. I mean, schoolboys know better than that. So the Irish turn it over just 5 meters out, and Italy kicks it down the pitch for a line out. Dan Sheehan, a pretty smart player, but that was pretty stupid of him. So 7:35 into the game. Sheehan has 16 tries and 37 caps. I think it's won about every other game. That was not wise. Not really sure what he was up to there. After this, we've got Scotland hosting England. Here's the line out from Giacomo Nicotera. He goes deep, successful. That wasn't really straight, and it was challenged, but no call. Over the middle. Oh, that looked like a nice space, but it closed up very quickly. Whoops, somebody's bum just got exposed. Ball's kicked high into the air. It's going to be on the far side of the pitch. Osborne goes up. He gets it. Fighting with the Italian for the ball. Where's the ball at? I can't tell. I think the Italian's blocking. There should be a penalty against Italy. Slowing things down. Casey's able to dig it out here. Can he get it? He does get it. Sends it over the middle. Prendergast. Oh, there's numbers on the outside, but it has to bounce. Nicely done. Picked up by Ireland. Conan with a carry up over the 10-meter line, up to about 43 meters. Casey comes over. Driving forward is Thomas Clarkson. Back to Prendergast in the middle. Prendergast gets it out further wide. There goes Jimmy Osborne. Osborne to Balakoon. Balakoon spins, but he's tackled at the 10-meter line. Picked up very quickly there by Stuart McCluskey. McCluskey, Prendergast kicks it forward, chases on. Who's going to get there? The ball's picked up inside the 10-meter line by the Bargabisi, and the Italians have the ball. It's been mostly all Ireland thus far. Osborne laying on the ground, not moving. Fusco trying to dig it out. Fusco gets it out. The Italians kick it to the wing. There's a man out here on the wing. Who's going to get it? Knocked. Oh, what an incredible job by the Italians to get that ball. Unbelievable work here. Great stuff. Murray kicks it inside the 22. It's down to the goal line. Who's going to get it? Who kicked that? Was it Ireland or the Italians? That was dangerous. It was kicked to the wing, knocked up in the air, then recovered by Marin. Or was Louis Lina, excuse me. So Menicella kicks it through the try zone. So from inside the 22, Prendergast kicks it high into there with a free kick. Going to be taken around the 45-meter by the Italians now. The Italians have not been on the attack this entire game. Now they're suddenly showing signs of life here. Back to midfield. Spin there by Manuel Zuliani. Zuliani, it's lost, picked up. Oh, Jack Conan picks it up and goes forward. Ireland have it. They're playing an advantage for knock-on. Prendergast comes wide, and it's nearly intercepted again. Louis Lina nearly intercepted that ball again. Boy, you got to be careful here, Ireland. Deliberate knock-on. Ooh, that could be a card. Just a penalty. Yep, they're going to go see on the. Holly Davis says, let's go to the TMO for a line break opportunity. She's doing it right. Springboks won't play again until a few months from now. Summertime. You're looking to see a line break opportunity here. I think there was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a card now. Yeah, that's going to wind up being a yellow card because, yeah, he had a line break opportunity. No one was on defense. Yep. Let's see what Holly Davidson has to say. I think she's going to give a card on this. My first thought was a card.
It's a clear line break opportunity, deliberate knock on.
Yellow card, yep.
Louis Lina goes
agreed.
to the bin.
100%. 100%. Yellow card for the Italians. Louis Lina now. Not something that the Italians need at this moment. All right, back to the game. Ireland has it now. Inside about 30 meters, center of the pitch. Prendergast sends it wide. Ball's not being released, or is it? She's being very generous with the release of the ball at the breakdown. Joe McCarthy loses the ball, and the Italians have it. Ireland squandering scoring opportunities here. But they've got about 9 minutes left on a yellow card here. Let's see what they can do. The Italians have it on the outside. Throw it back in. Oh, and it's picked up by Kalen Doris. He's touched in touch. Gets a boot in touch. Looked like Ioane had the ball over there. And then turned it over to the Irish. No, Fonz. Holly Davidson is top drawer. She's one of the best officials out there, male or female, no doubt about it. Amy Bear-Thrawn is pretty good too. Sarah, what's her name? The Irish or the English official is pretty darn good too, but you never see her call men's games. But Amy Bear-Thrawn and Holly Davidson have both called men's games, and they do a fantastic job. Holly Davidson especially. Crouch. Bind. Pre-engage. Going to reset both sides. She's not really blonde. She's more strawberry blonde. And I don't think it's actually her natural hair color, to be honest. I'm going to reset this scrum. 13 minutes, 22 seconds into the contest. Crouch. Fine. Set. Big push by the Italians, but Ireland gets out of Casey, sends it to Prendergast, but it's lost. Now Prendergast has it. Spins it outside to Balakoon. Balakoon picking up space. And he gets it outside to James Lowe. James Lowe's on the loose inside the 22. Finally, tackle. Gets it back to Ringrose. My goodness, Gary Ringrose down the Ireland down to 7 meters. Casey comes down. Can't get the ball. What happened? Did they turn it over? I think the Italians turned it over. They have turned it over, but not releasing. No, he did place it. The Italians have turned it over. Wow, another squandered scoring opportunity by Ireland. A lot of great work there by Balakoon and Ringrose, but they've turned it over. Turf is getting torn up out there, folks. The Italians at their own 7-meter line, going to go through some phases now. Ireland, a third scoring opportunity, goes a-begging. There's a kick from inside the 5-meter line. That's going to find touch. Let's see where the mark is. It's a pretty good kick out to about 32 meters. That's well done to save Italy's bacon. But Balakoon had a great run, squandered here by his team. A lot of pace, and he found Lowe on the outside. So the Irish have squandered 3 opportunities. Kind of like last week against France, they squandered so many scoring opportunities. Lamero, who stole that ball for the Italians a few months ago. Now we got a break in the action as one of the Italian players gets treatment on the pitch. Is it Fischetti? It looks like Danilo Fischetti is getting treatment now. 52 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks, if you don't mind. Would appreciate that. We put a lot of time and effort into these broadcasts. And if you're not a subscriber, why don't you become one? YouTube's no longer promoting my videos. They were doing it for a while on this channel, but now they're not sharing it with people. Very frustrating. Five minutes, 38 seconds on Louis Lina's yellow card. So Ireland doing nothing with that one-man advantage. Seven men in the line-out. Dan Sheehan now with the line-out. 15-18 in the contest from Aviva Stadium in Dublin. And they overthrow it, but it is picked up by Prendergast on the fly. Well done by him. Stuart McCloskey with a carry. The Irish trying to get going, but the Italian defensive line looks to be offside here. Casey. Prendergast. Oh, McCloskey to Osborne outside to Lowe. James Lowe, but he's got a lot of Italian defenders catching him. He gets inside to 22. Still going. Finally tackled about 17 meters out. Craig Casey back into the middle. Prendergast, that's kind of flat. Gets it over into the hands of James Ryan. Ryan is tackled. Craig Casey ducks under it. Prendergast. McCloskey. Wow, nice carry there. Casey, Prendergast. Ireland. Gary Ringrose thought about passing and held on to it instead. Casey now. Prendergast back inside to James Ryan. Ryan spins, not much doing there. The Irish not picking any space here. They go outside, they try something. Jack Conan does the dummy to Balakoon. He's tackled. Casey. Caelan Doris into the hands of Thomas Clarkson. Clarkson picks up a few meters, hard meters for Ireland. The crowd now getting into it. Prendergast in the middle of the pitch. Ringrose to McCloskey. Oh, off to Osborne. It's going to be a try for Ireland. Oh, Jamie Osborne right down the middle. The first score of the game. That was brilliant work by Stuart McCloskey to get that ball to Jamie Osborne, who was trailing him. McCloskey with an absolutely brilliant pass. Prendergast, boom, right through 2 defenders. And McCloskey hands it off to Osborne as he's tackled. And Ireland scores. Should be an easy conversion here for Prendergast. On one knee, offloads that ball to Osborne, who just walks it in. Absolutely brilliant stuff for Ireland. Wow. Up a player. Ireland with a try. Osborne. Here's the conversion. Oh, he missed it. Easy kick, and he muffs it. Oh, it was ugly conversion. It was missed by... How did that happen? That was just ugly. So 5-0. Ooh, Andy Farrell not happy about that missed kick up in the booth. Coming up after this, folks, is England and Scotland. That'll be our next one up. Here's a restart from the Italians to Ireland inside of 22. Tackle made immediately. Wow, great work there by Ioani. Bundiaki not playing today. And Pendergrass kicks that from nearest try line. Where's the mark? He doesn't look too happy. He does not look too happy. %75 possession for Ireland, 80% territory. 20 minutes. First quarter of the game. Complete dominance. Louis Lina is about ready to come out. It's 2 minutes left on his yellow card. So Giacomo Nicotera will throw it in for the line out for the Italians just outside the Irish 22. Like 7, 8 guys in this line out. I've never seen that many people line out. Success. And he falls to the ground immediately. Interfere within the air is the call. Penalty against the Irish. There's an advantage here for the Italians. Will they kick to the corner or go for the post? Yep. Oh, definitely touched the player twice in the air. Isuchuku did it. They're going for the post. Yep. Easy conversion. And points are good, and Italy's on the board. Yep, clever get the points. 5-3 now. That missed conversion makes it close. Here's the restart. 20 minutes in now. 19 seconds on the yellow card. They're not going to get him back in until the next stoppage. And the Irish try to kick it short, but the Italians come down with it just short of their 10-meter line. So the yellow card is expiring in 5 seconds, but he won't come on until the next stoppage of play. Yellow card's expired, but still not back in. Call to use it. Box kick. Fusco sends it down. Oh, it winds up in the hands of Craig Casey. He's tackled in midfield. Ryan. Doris. Osborne finds a gap. Oh, he cuts through the middle. Gets tackled finally at the 45-meter line. Prendergast. There's Kaylin Doris once again. Casey. Prendergast. Nice pass there. He's got McCarthy. Joe McCarthy goes forward. Ball's available. They go wide on the outside to Kaylin Doris. Doris bangs down to the 22. Ireland on the front foot again. Prendergast. Osborne dropped it. Oh, man. Knock on. It'll be a scrum to the Italians. Jamie Osborne just lost that. Louis Lina comes back in the game now for the Italians. Hey, Fletcher, how's it going? Love to see the Welsh show up against France, but that's going to be a tough get. Is that tomorrow's game? Jimmy Osborne just dropped that ball. He had that try earlier. Early engaged by the Irish, and the Italians get a free kick. Osborne makes the catch off the high ball. He drives forward. A tackle's made at the Irish 45-meter line. Kate Casey. Prendergast to James Lowe in the middle of the pitch. He kicks it down the field just short of the 22. It's caught in the air by the Italians. They're going to kick the high ball back the other direction. The Irish retreat. James Lowe waiting for it. He has it cleanly. Fights off the first tackle. Still going. Lowe looking for somebody to offload to. Drives forward instead. Up to about the 45-meter line. 23 minutes off the clock. Casey high into the air. Chases on by Lowe. Who's going to get this? It's knocked backwards. Oh, and then speared out of the air by the Irish. And it's Gary Ringrose who comes down with it. James Ryan with a carry in the middle of the pitch. Craig Casey digs it out over to Prendergast. Osborne gets the ball from McCloskey. Just inches away from his face. Stuart McCloskey hands it off to him. So Ireland has the ball. It's on 45-meter line. Nothing happened here. So Prendergast hoists it into the air. And the chase is on. Taken over there by the Italians. Lorenzo Pani kicks it forward. He's going to pick it up. He's on the loose. Pani tackled. Oh, knocked on. He threw a bad pass, and the Irish picked it up. Oh, man. The Italians were on the verge of scoring a try there. And not releasing is going to be a penalty against Ireland, but we have an advantage over here for the knock-on. My goodness, that was brilliant work there by Lorenzo Pani. Nearly had it going for Italy. Kicks it right down the middle, spears that ball, and gets tackled from behind by Casey. Throws a very poor pass to a sprinting Italian player who had a chance to score a try. A little bit higher, and that would have been a try. Yeah. Shame. So close. 25 minutes. Clock is stopped. Excuse me. So we're getting a little treatment for someone on the pitch here. Now we're ready. Clock is restarted. 25-11 now. Scrum to the Irish. Don't forget, folks, after this, we've got Scotland and England from Murray Field. Yeah, it's tomorrow. The black clouds are already descending over Millennium Stadium. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think I actually picked France to win by 40 points in my Super Brew. I don't think I've ever done that before. Sweet Caroline playing at Aviva Stadium. Ba, ba, ba. Bind. Just like that. Sweet Caroline stops. Set. Casey puts it in. He's still waiting, and he waits for it to collapse. Whistle blows. Oh, yeah. Craig Casey just got warned. Yep, the Italians complain, but Holly Davidson just warned Craig Casey to put the ball in or it'll be a free kick. Yep, now she's got a sly smile on her face. Now, Casey held on that ball for a long time. I don't know how he gets away with that. He got away with it earlier, so she just warned him. She just warned him. And that's, see, I tell you, she's a good official, man. Holly Davidson knows her stuff. She's a good official. Good to see. All right, so 26 minutes in now. Casey better put it in this time. Crouch. Bind. Set. Casey puts it in this time. And it collapses. And the Italians get out. I thought she was going to blow a whistle, but she didn't. There's numbers on the outside. Back to Prendergast. He's got kicks it forward. Chases on. And it's picked up about 30 meters. Pani up to nearly midfield there. Nice carry. Joe McCarthy in on the tackle there. Gets shoved away after he gets up. James Ryan also playing a role there. Ireland trying to steal it, but the Italians still have possession. The Italians try to come to the near side of the pitch, but Stuart McCloskey's there and ready for them. McCloskey having a very good game today. Ball's available. Goes back the other direction. Oh, the Italians have got something cooking here on the far side of the pitch. They got 3 runners and 1 defender out there. Ioane with the ball now, fighting through tackles. Ioane down close to the 22. The Italians just really playing a good, adventuresome game here. Playing very open. Over the middle it comes. Fischetti skitters along the turf. Back the other direction, it goes to the short side of the pitch. But the Irish are there as Ryan dives forward. So back to the 10-meter line. Fusco trying to get his offense in position. Zuliani with the carry now, down to the 10-meter line, but nothing doing here on this short side of the pitch. Pick and go. Oh, and kick forward. Fusco sends it inside the 22. It goes to Osborne. James Lowe. Lowe kicks it over the top. He gets chased to his own ball. He has it. Back to Casey, who was trailing. Casey can't. Oh, he's trying to fight through. Casey's still going forward. Ball's available. James Lowe will play scrum half. Ooh, Gary Ringrose is hit hard. Knocked to the ground. Just short of midfield. It's a 5-3 contest at this stage, folks. Not a whole lot happening here, but some exciting moments nonetheless. Casey being told to use it. Casey hoist it in the air. Chase is on by James Lowe. Oh, there's a wicked collision in the air. It wasn't Lowe. It was Ringrose. Gary Ringrose. But nothing, no whistle blown on that as they're both going for the ball. So the Italians have the ball. Oh, that ball was charged down by the Irish. They want to pick it. Oh, he knocked it on. They've knocked it on. So the Italians will get themselves a scrum here. Approaching the 30-minute mark. Yeah, it was. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yep. But that was a different story 2 years ago. Ooh. Ringrose got an elbow and a jaw, but it was just a rugby play. Ooh, that was a wicked play. So Ponti's getting some treatment. Now the Italians getting a lot of care here in this game.
I get your point. If he makes contact, yeah, sure.
So, Italian captain Mikel Lamaro making the point that he felt that Gary Ringrose really wasn't fully...
Well, I agree. Gary Ringrose was in a position to compete for it. So she talked to him. So the Italians kick it down the pitch on the penalty there. I thought it was a knock-on. Apparently it wasn't a knock-on. It must have been a penalty. So the Italians will have themselves a line out deep in Irish territory. Chance to go ahead here, just outside the 22. Near side of the pitch. Nicotera to throw it in. Only 6 line outs so far. 4 for Ireland, 2 for Italy. They've got that one. They're into a maul. And they come out of it quickly. Oh, nice. Right over the middle. What a great carry there by Leonardo Marin. Oh, what a wide pass. The Italians take a big risk there. They get outside to Cannone, Lorenzo Cannone. They still have the ball. Ball bounces loose on the turf, picked up by Balakoon. Montijoani at midfield, the only player back for the Italians, picks up, cuts the other direction, picks up at 10, 12 meters, then driven back by the Irish to the 10-meter line. Oh, missed tackle by Ireland there. They come wide to the near side. The Italians kick it through, looking for space. It's going to find touch about 10 meters out. Uh-oh. Foul play by Ireland 9.
Casey.
By Casey. What did he do? Didn't see that. Let's see what TMO. Oh, no, he got run into. That's not fair. Casey didn't even move. The guy came right into him, hit him in the face, and it threw an elbow. That's not fair. To call that a card against Casey, he was just standing there. The guy came right at him. That cannot be against Casey.
We do have head contact. It is foul play because number 9 is upright. So it meets the yellow card threshold, no field review.
Oh, that's nonsense. The guy charges into him. That law has got to be looked at. That law has to be looked at. Casey made no effort to make a tackle there. He wasn't even involved in the play. The guy cut back into him.
Okay, tempo. I have a decision.
Wow. That's wrong.
Okay, we do have head contact. 9 is upright, therefore we do have foul play. It meets the yellow card threshold, so a yellow card and off-field review.
Off-field review, that's bullshit.
Gets 10 minutes in the city.
No, that's just wrong. That law needs to be looked at. The player is standing his ground. He didn't rush over. He didn't come after the player. The opponent came at him and went for the head, threw an elbow into his face, hit him right in the nose, and he gets called for the... Oh, that's just wrong. That's wrong.
Note by the letter of the law. Again, it's been sorted out.
The law has to be addressed. Wow, that's just messed up. So the Italians kick it in the corner. Crowd is not happy, and rightly so. Zuliani is going to be the scrum half, it looks like. Here's a line out from 6 meters out for the Italians. Here's their chance. Not challenged. They come down with it. They're into a maul. It's at the prop has it. The Italians trying to just push it over the line. Now they get going. Call to use it once. Now the line's moving forward. Here comes the scrum. The Italians over. They got it. Wow. Nico Terra, is he the one that got it? Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. It's the hooker himself who got it. Wow. Wow. The initial surge didn't get it done, and then he just took off and got it. Oh, beautiful try. My goodness, the Italians out in front here, folks. Kick conversion coming. He got it. Crowd is into it for the Italians now. Wow. The Irish now got to regroup. They're trailing 10-5. Giacomo Nicotera, only his 4th try and 38 caps. Andy Farrell coming up on halftime, losing to the Italians. Wow, this is something. Forza Italia, knocked backwards by the Irish, but then knocked on. It'd be a scrum to Italy. Oh my goodness. It's on the board. What do you mean who scored for Italy, Maria? It's right there. Nicotera. Look at the screen. So, Ireland being shocked at the moment. Can the Italians put? They've never won at Aviva Stadium. They have never, ever won. They've only beat the Irish a couple of times. Full house watching this. The Italians will get a sense that they can do this after beating Scotland last week. Can you imagine the Italians winning Six Nations? That would be an amazing sort of thing. So Holly Davidson telling them they got to sort the space out between the front rows. Here we go. She's got a nice body cam on there, right below her neck. Crouch. Fine. Yes, you had a blonde moment. Set. Collapse against the Irish and a penalty for collapsing. And now a fight. Oh, this is a real fight. Guys on the ground in the scrum fighting each other, pushing, attacking. What is going on here? This is not a friendly relationship here between the Italians and the Irish. A couple players trying to break it up. Not really sure what started that. Wow. Looks like Simone Ferrari is not happy. Oh, the Italians kept charging through the scrum after it collapsed. Holly Davidson talking to the captains now. There's a kick. Garbisi looking for territory here. So it goes out about 32 meters. Time off. What's going on now? Uh-oh. The yellow card's going to be upgraded. Watch this.
Time off. Kaylee.
This is Craig Casey's yellow card.
Sorry. Kaylin.
Kaylin Doris.
Yeah, time's off. Kaylee.
She's calling both captains
We have
over
a
about
decision
the
from the
yellow
bunker.
card.
We have a decision from the bunker. It'll remain yellow card. High degree of danger, mitigation. The 9 is going backwards. Okay?
Yep, there you go.
It remains just
Yellow card. All right, well, that's lucky for Craig Casey. He got popped in the nose. He came out very bad in that. He's probably got a broken nose. Here's a line out. Italians come away with a touch in the air. There ought to be a penalty, but I didn't see a call this time. She said good contest. To me, it looked like the player was touching the air. This maul is going nowhere, but they got 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Going to be called to use it here soon. The Italians are now driving forward. They bring it out. Nice carry there. Oh, it's left on the pitch. Picked up by Monty Ioane. The Irish are slowing down the play here. That's Prendergast. They don't call him for a penalty. Italy now trying to get something happen here. Approaching 2 minutes left in the first half. Fusco digs it out. Oh, there's a high tackle right there. Oh, nice pass. Oh, they dropped it. Knocked on. It'll be Ireland's ball here. 2 minutes left in the first half. Prendergast. Oh, McCarthy takes off. He's tackled at the 10-meter line. Menincello with a nice tackle. Boot shootlace tackle there. Oh, big tackle in the middle of the pitch here by the Italians. Prendergast is going to dig it out. He kicks it over the top. So got 3 minutes on that card to Casey. Dummy there by Pani. Pani takes off over midfield. Minute 15 seconds. There's a kick inside the 22. Ball's going to go down around the try line. Osborne lets it go in. And he dots it down. Just a minute left in the first half. Be a free kick from the try line. Hey, Jillian, what's going on? Italy's made 90 tackles in this game, and they lead. They missed 17. That's a good kick out past midfield. Taken back there by Menicello. Italians with 30 seconds left. Lorenzo Canoni carries it forward. Knocked on by the Italians. Big mistake. They had a chance to add some points here. A drop goal. But a bad pass leads to a turnover. And it'll be a scrum to Italy, or to Ireland, as the hooter goes. So we're over the hooter now. Gary Ringrose playing the role of scrum half here. That's a bit of a surprise. Wasn't expecting that. So we're over the hooter again. Clock's still ticking, almost a minute. We still haven't started the scrum. This is from Ireland's 37-meter line. Crouch. Behind. They'll probably try to put it in touch. Set. Ringrose puts it in. And the Italians have a big push here. They're going to win a penalty. Oh, they can kick this. A huge scrum penalty for Italy. A kickable one. Boy, they are chuffed. Look at them jumping up and down. Wow, what a massive scrum. Absolutely massive scrum by the Italians. Are they going to go for the post? Yeah, they're going for the post. Wow. My goodness. Man, that is a dominating scrum. They just drove them forward. The whole thing just fell apart. Going for the post. Oh, no, now they're going to kick to the corner. They changed it. This is gutsy. This is gutsy. That's a beautiful kick. Wow, will this pay off for the Italians? What a brilliant kick. Look at that. Paolo Garbisi puts the Italians down 2 minutes past the hooter. This is an absolutely brilliant kick. My goodness, that was incredible. Now the Italians have to execute. Can they get the line out? Can they score here with a rolling maul? Boy, they rolled the dice here, haven't they? Could have got up 13-5, a 2-score, but now Craig Casey's back in the game. My goodness. Line out successful. They're into a maul. They're 6 meters out. The Italians trying to get it going. Last time they were able to start pushing. Call to use it. And there goes the hooker. He breaks away. Sends it over the middle. Driving forward. The Irish desperately defending. Ireland not rolling away. They've stolen it. Ireland has the ball. The Italians squander a scoring opportunity. Ireland have it. That's halftime. Wow. What a finish. The Italians squandered a great scoring opportunity. Wow. Uh-oh, we got a fight. Got Monty Ioane throwing a fist. Running his mouth. Wow. What a punk. Still running his mouth. It's James Ryan. He's ignoring him. Wow. Halftime. Whoa, man, that's the first half. You're rooting for Italy, says Larry. I got you. Yeah, Ireland should have been penalized because they were lying on the pitch there. They were slowing down. Yeah, it should have been a penalty for Italy, and they could have got themselves another line out. But yeah, there's no love loss here. All right, guys, this is Springbok Glory. I'll be right back.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor, they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. From the dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirit soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. Through the blood, the sweat, the tears, and the pain, they carry the hopes of a country like a chain. From the whistles blow to the final play, they prove their greatness every single day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue.
It's halftime here, folks, at Aviva Stadium, and now the question comes, can the Italians keep it up for the second half? That's going to be quite a challenge for them. We'll see if they can keep this up in the second half. Meanwhile, let's take a look in on the Olympics while we wait for them to come back out here. Let me just make sure I don't miss the restart on this thing. Okay, so yeah, the Olympics, and see what's happening there. They're showing replays, that yellow card. I thought the yellow card on Casey's harsh. That's just that the law needs to be looked at. That's really not something that's right. So for the Olympics, alpine skiing today, in the men's giant slalom in the final run, it was Pinheiro Braathen of Brazil gets the gold. That's a shocker. Brazilians getting a giant slalom medal, and then two Swiss come in, Odermatt and Milliard, with silver and bronze. Wow, that's amazing. And that's how they finished on the final run, and they finished the second one. In the biathlon, no surprise here, Norway wins the women's sprint, gold for them. Then two French, Michelin and Jean Monod. Yeah, and then cross-country skiing, Norway once again gold, Sweden, women's 4x7.5 kilometer relay, Sweden and Finland. Norway, Sweden, it's an all Scandinavian affair there. Brilliant work. Curling, U.S. men beat Germany 7-4. Or no, it haven't. It's still live, excuse me. And Switzerland and Canada, it's 8-4. That's live. Yeah, interesting still going on here. We had hockey earlier this morning. Let's see what the results are. A lot of events today. Freestyle skiing, women's dual moguls, bronze event. So the USA won a bronze there, and we got the silver. So in the women's dual moguls, yeah, so we wound up with a silver and a bronze medal. Freestyle skiing, okay, looking for the hockey here. There's a lot of events today. At 10:40, this game starts. It's Finland versus Italy in the men's tournament. In Germany lost. Wow, to Latvia. Interesting. Sweden beat Slovakia 5-3. That's impressive. Slovakia looked very good the other day. The USA men play at 3:10 today against Denmark. It should be an easy win for the U.S. We'll see. Women's tournament quarterfinals later, well, already underway here, when about to be underway. Canada versus Germany, and then women's quarterfinal, Finland versus Switzerland, which should be interesting later today. So lots going on. Short track, my goodness. Men's 1500 quarterfinal, semifinal, and the final. So the 1500 will be awarded today. Women's 1,000 meter qualifiers and short track, semifinal and final today for men's and women's. Wow. Skeleton is going on as well. It is a huge day in the Olympics. Speed skating, women's team pursuit, quarterfinal, Japan, Netherlands, China in that order right now. Quite a bit going on today. Yep, U.S. skiers got 2 medals in the moguls, but not the gold, the silver and the bronze. It's Valentine's Day at the 2026 Winter Olympics and underway. Yesterday's action was one of the most stunning moments of the games as Ilya Malin melted down the free skate. Absolutely. He collapsed twice and cried. American women won a pair of medals in freestyle skiing as Jalen Kauf and Elizabeth Lemmy scored silver and bronze in the dual moguls competition. Huh. It's a week into the Olympics, and the United States free skiers are responsible for 25% of the medals the U.S. has won. Wow. It's it's a sport that didn't even exist 50 years ago. Yeah. Boy, the Malin collapse is just huge news now. Everyone's talking about that, how he just didn't get it done. Peter O'Reilly says, wow, Viva Italy. Yeah, a name like O'Reilly, and he's cheering for Italy. That's fascinating. We are 1 subscriber short of 10,700. Boy, it's a long slog here. Let me take a look at my analytics and see. It's been a tough year on this channel since we had 10,000. Let's look 2026, 2025. Okay. I only have 44,000 views the second month into this year, and how many of them came here? January at 11,000. 1/4 views came on January 3rd. Jiminy crickets. It's like the channel's being forgotten about. 2025. Got 2,500 subscribers last year. This year I've gained 83 subscribers in 6 weeks. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Last 90 days have seen, not great stuff here. Anyway, it's fine. We make the most of it. We keep doing it. And if people want to watch it, they watch it. If not, then they don't. Simple as that. Looks like the chat has died off. Everybody take off and go on a break there. What's going on? So halftime at Aviva Stadium. Boy, the seats have emptied out, especially the upper level. People went to get their beer. They went to get their beer. The thing emptied out. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Corey had to take a break. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's what halftime is for, to take a break. No worries about that. The Olympics. Man, I love the Winter Olympics. Goes to the 22nd. We've still got some time to go in this Olympics. But the medal haul, let's see how the U.S. is doing now. Should be about 16 medals, if I'm not mistaken. Medal count. Let's take a look at that. 16. Yep, the United States with 16. Norway 20, just rolling along. Italy with 18. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So it's been a century of the Winter Olympics now. Pretty crazy how long it's been. Sonia Henney. Gold medal, Sam Moritz. Wow. It's a century ago. That's crazy. It's a name I grew up hearing, Sonia Henney. Insane. Looking to see if they've got the medal history here. Which countries? Yeah. Yeah, so all time in the Winter Olympics, Norway has 406 medals in 24 games. United States with 330 in 24 games. Wow. That's crazy. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 countries have participated in all 24 of the Winter Olympics. Germany has 267 medals all time. Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore. They have 194. Canada with 225. Austria with 251. Sweden. Yeah, the top 20 teams are listed here. They have West Germany, East Germany breaking out. So I don't know if they combined those 110 and 130. No, they didn't. 110 for East Germany, 39 for West Germany, but Germany has 194. Combined Germany. That's incredible. So 149. It's obviously that's wow. Finland with 175 medals all time, most golds ever. Norway. Then USA 114, and Germany 105. It's the only teams that have 100 gold medals. The only teams with 100 silver medals are Norway and the United States with 134 and 121. The only team to get 100 bronze medals, Norway, with 124. Although the U.S. will likely achieve that this year, depending on how things go. U.S. has 4, so that means now the U.S. has 99 bronze medals. Get one more bronze medal, they'll be the second country to have 100. The only country with triple digits in all 3 medals in the Winter Olympics is Norway. Wow, they're just insane. Norwegians. Of course, they do the skiing events very well. They also do the biathlon, stuff like that. So get ready to come out now, the Italian team. They're going to have to keep it up. Can they keep it up in the second half? That is the question here. Can they maintain it? We'll see. South Africa's Olympic team only has 4 players on it. Let me see. And I didn't know it was a skier. I know there's a skeleton player, but it's Botha who ran last night. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Their team is just 4 players, if I'm not mistaken. Well, here's the events. Tell me who the athletes are. That's what I'm looking for here. It doesn't help me. Okay. Here you go. South Africa Winter Olympics. They're competing in 4 events. 6 total. Thomas Weir and Lara Mark Tyler in alpine skiing. They haven't done their events yet. Men's giant slalom. Why have they? I guess that has been updated because that's already completed. Cross country skiing. Matthew Smith, Malika Malherba in the moguls, and she does that. And Nicole Berger in the skeleton. That one's updated. So she finished 25th in the skeleton. Nicole Berger. Here we are. Restart. We're ready to go. Second half. We're underway. The Irish have it. Tag Furlong has come in. Only change so far. The Irish inside the 22. The Italians stop him at the 22. Casey, who's back from that card now. Ball comes loose, but it went backwards. Italians still have it. An advantage for not rolling away against Italy. That's a makeable kick for the Irish. Prendergast comes wide to the outside. Conan tackle there inside the 22. The Italians are standing firm for the moment, but there is a penalty advantage, easy conversion. Prendergast. Ichikuku, he's tackle. Ichikuku. Prendergast goes wide. Stuart McCloskey going to come back for the penalty. Not really where they're going to take the points. Nope, they're going for the corner. Not even questioning it. Boy, they better not turn this over. That was a makeable 3 points right there. All right. Crowd really cheering now. Looks like everybody most people got their beer. The seats are filling back up. It's up to the Irish to get it going now. Sheehan will throw it in. Six meters out. They go short to the lock. Jeremy Loman's tackled. Ball's there. Isichukwe's tackled 2 meters out. Now Ireland's knocking on the door. There's close. They stop Loughman short. And they go again. They got it. Jack Conan with the try. Jack Conan, his 14th try. It's Ireland back on the board. Prendergast missed that one too. Wow. Both easy conversions and both missed. So it's 10-10. So damage is limited. Prendergast kicks this ball back after its restart. Going to find touch. The Italians will get a line out. 10-10. Scotland coming up after this. Oh, that wasn't straight, but they get away with it. Skip it across the pitch. Garbisi ball gets spit out back there. Picked up by Fischetti. Fischetti, it's dropped. It's picked up. Went backwards. Playing an advantage here, I think. Is it a knock-on advantage? Okay, so scrum. All right, so scrum. The Italians probably regretting not going for those 3 points now. They could be leading 13-10 at the end of the half. They would have more momentum. Low scoring affair, though. Six Nations not exactly lighting us up except for the French. Crouch. Fine. Set. Fusco, another nice strong drive, another penalty for the Italians. Great scrum. Oh, great work, but that was knocked on. Fusco couldn't get it. The Italians now, 2 scrums in a row, they've just driven the Irish back. Wow, the Irish blown apart in that scrum. So they're not going for the points again. Inside of 22. Nice kick by Garbisi again. The last one was wasted. They got nothing out of it. Should have been a penalty called on the Irish, but it wasn't. That last time. Who's Jerry? Five better line out. Nicotera to throw it in. Taking a long time here. What are they doing? And the Irish have stolen it. Sheehan. Tackled short of the 22. Prendergast kicking it. They find touch. So 47 minutes off the clock. 10-10 is the score. Line out. Successful for the Italians. This time they could have used that a moment ago. Oh, they found a nice spot there. Fusco breaks through. Nicely done. Takes him down to about 27 meters. Nice carry down to about the 22. Wow. The Italians have something cooking here. Ioane inside the 22. The Italians down to 5 meters. Oh, and he goes in a touch. Pani nearly got in. Great work by the Italians there. On the outside, Ioane. He just ran out of space here. And Osborne bounced off Osborne. Didn't make the tackle, but it's enough to slow him down. Line out to the Irish. 3 men's in it. It's good to go from their 5-meter line. Joe McCarthy with the carry. Casey. A lot of time in the Irish half. Here's the line out now. $49.07. $10-10. This might be a shocker for some folks. Line out is good to the Italians. They come away from it. And there goes Monty Ioane, left wing. The Italians looking for space outside. There's a gap in the middle. Garbisi takes it down to the 22. Places the ball. They go wide outside now. The Italians, Marin offloads it inside the 22. The Italians looking good so far here. Oh, Menicello. Garbisi on the outside. The Italians still driving forward. Ball's placed. Fischetti. Kalen Doris stole the ball off the turf, even though he's off his feet. How is that even allowed? Oh, Ty Furlong just got buried. He hesitated, and he got buried by the Italians. So Casey's going to try to clear this. Nope. It's going to go back to Jamie Osborne. Clearance kick. Bounces in play. Went into touch, brought back into play. Here comes Monty Ioane. Ioane tries to cut the other way, go outside. Louis Lina tackled outside the 10-meter line. Nicolo Canone. The Italians have spent a lot of time now in the Irish half here. This time the Irish get warned about being on their feet. It's long overdue, in my view. Oh, they got space on the outside. Nice dummy. Oh, here we go. Oh, to the wing. Louis Lina's going to go all the way for Italy. Try. Well, the Italians have scored in the corner. Louis Lina, 51-17 in the second half. Woo. Woo. Menicello made it all happen. The Italians are giving a clinic at the moment. Can they hold on? Menicello just breaks for Marin. It wasn't Menicello. Oh, that's Ford. I thought it might be Ford. I think we're going to have him look at it. It is Menicello. We're going to look for a forward pass. Yep. Ooh, we're looking at forward pass. Holly Davidson. I mean, it looked like it's just the momentum of the play. Here it is from another angle. Yeah, it's a forward pass. Let's see what she says.
We also get that the wide angle. Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's flat from that angle. I think she's going to overturn it.
Tempo, are you telling me that this is clearly forward?
This is clearly forwards out of the hands by 13 blue.
Yep.
I have a decision.
Yep. Yep.
It's going to be no try.
Oh,
Tough break for the Italians.
Ian Temple.
Tough break for the Italians. Lamoureux's asking, is it clear and obvious? She's saying that Timo has a better angle than we do. Got substitutions coming in for Ireland. Casey's out. Sheehan's out. So Kelleher comes in for Sheehan. Gibson Park comes in for Craig Casey. And Tagburn comes in for Joe McCarthy. Wow, that sucks for the Italians. That sucks for the Italians. If they can win another scrum here, it'd be fantastic for them. If so, I'd recommend taking the points. Just get the lead back. Crouch, their scrum has been great, but we've got to change. Ronan Kelleher in the front, or Tag Furlong comes in the front row. Oh, now the Irish are winning the scrum. Yep, those two front row changes made a difference here. Clarkson's out, Sheehan out. High ball. Louis Lina lets it bounce. The ball's on the loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, they knock it right to the Irish. Oh, the Italians' disaster here. Gibson Park goes wide. Oh, man, the Italians really screwed the pooch here. Prendergast is buried at the 22. Baccanoni. Ooh. Tad Furlong threw his shoulder into one of the players. Osborne now the carry. Italy needs a turnover here. The Italians have stolen it. Well done. Kaylin Doris. The Italians have stolen the ball. Ireland turns it over. Box kick. Going to find touch. Take some of the pressure off. It's a good kick, actually. 54 minutes off the clock. Okay, Ireland line out. Near side of the pitch. Kelleher. He goes deep, and it's tipped up in the air. Oh, and then... Oh, stolen by the Italians! What the heck happened there? Suliani. Wow. Fischetti now. The front rowers getting it done for the Italians inside the 10-meter line. And Ireland not rolling away. Jeremy Lohman just lying there. All that momentum sucked out of that play. No penalty called against... Oh, the Italians knocking on. Advantage away. They kicked it away. See the Italians get it back. But we're going backwards here. Matti Ioane, there's an obstruction there. Not called. Over the middle. Here come the Italians. Fusco. Inside the 10-meter line. The Italians suddenly all kinds of flair going here. They're going to go opposite side of the pitch. They got three people out there. Get rid of the ball. Come on, man. Gee, many crickets. And the Italians run in. Louis Lina runs into touch. He ran out of space. He had two players and decided to run it with himself. Selfish play. If they just passed that ball, they could have had a try. It was a great steal by the Italians a few moments ago. Exciting game so far. Clock has stopped at 55:38. Yep, they kicked it away. So what's going on now? We got a substitution going on here. Crowd's getting wild here. I don't know why. Jack Crowley's coming in. Jack Crowley comes in again replacing Pendergrass, who's had a terrible nightmare game. Here we go. What is going on here? 10-10. Vamos, Italy. Over the middle it comes. The Irish now. James Lowe, could he get on the loose? Up the midfield. Tackle from behind. That's something you don't want to happen. James Lowe to get loose. There's Gibson Park over the middle. Oh, Kalen Doris gets hit as he releases. Tag Burn tackle. The Irish have a little bit of step in it now. Outside they go. Crowley. McCluskey's tackled. Gibson Park brings it back this way to Tag Burn. Kelleher couldn't really get through. The Italians need to turn over here. Oh, big hits. And now it comes Balakoon, but James Lowe had to chase it down from behind. Lowe is, boy, what a carry here. Down about the 22 by James Lowe. That's a great carry here. Well, the Italians are hitting these players hard, but there's no one on the wing out there all by himself. Is Ichichukwa. Ichichukwa down to about 12 meters. There was no defender. He's slow, otherwise he would have had a try. Back to the middle, Tag Burn. Burn is tackled. An advantage against the Italians. That's a makeable penalty there. Oh, Balakoon, there's a gap in the defense. He's going to get away. Try by Balakoon. And it starts to fall apart for the Italians. Stuart McCloskey with a great pass there again. Balakoon with a try. The Italians committing tackles against players that are away from the action because they're offloading it. Shame. The Italians had a try overturned moments ago, and now this. So Casey for the conversion. Or Crowley, excuse me. Crowley. And it's 17. Now, a little bit of sense of relief in the Aviva Stadium with Ireland finally up with just 1/4 of the game to go. The Italians had an upset brewing here, having never won at this venue. But Balakoon put a hurt on him. He was determined. Couldn't stop him. The Italians replaced their entire front row. So Ireland with the restart has it inside their 10-meter line. Gibson Park over the top. From inside his 22. He'll find touch to be an Italian line out. Inside the 10-meter line. Not a great clearance kick. I think that try being overturned took a lot of the life out of the Italians. They thought they had that. And it was a forward pass. But, man, it was close. Scotland coming up against England next, folks. That's our next one up. Yeah, Ireland does seem to be in a rebuilding stage the way they're playing. So this is the first line out for overthrown. And the Irish have it. Another mistake by the Italians. They just can't hold it together here late now. It's kicked down the pitch. There's no defender back there. Finally, Montigiani runs it down to about 10 meters. And he's going to get himself in trouble here. The Italians are throwing the ball away. Got to be careful here. Monicello tries to save the day, but he's not going to get much distance on that. Oh, my goodness. All right, down the last 20 minutes here. Lots of panic now on the Italian side, who had this game not in hand, but they had good control of the game well into the second half. But that try being overturned really seemed to suck the life out of this side. Zampona's out. Being replaced by Federico Russo. All right. Ronan Kelleher to throw it in. Line out for the Irish. Successful inside the Italian 22. They carry it forward. Ball's picked up by Gibson Park. Caelan Doris runs right into a wall. Still on his feet, though. Doris, what a carry. What a manly carry for him. McCarthy. Ringrose cuts back the other direction. Nearly gets through. Down to 5 meters. Gibson Park. Caelan Doris. They go back to Jamie Osborne. He's tackled 5 meters out. Lots of pressure for the Italians now. Back through the middle. Oh, my goodness. It's tagged Furlong. And there's a penalty advantage. Ireland kicks it to the wing. Who's going to get this? The Italians get it, but there's a penalty advantage. No clear release. Well, that's a tough penalty to call. So, easy conversion here if they want it. I think they're going to do a tap and go most likely, though. Shot called. Yep. Make it a 2-score game. Yep, that's the right decision. The Italians should have done this early in the second half. And they also should have done it late in the first half. It would be 17-16 had they done that. But instead, going to be money in the bank here. Ireland struggling this much at home. Not a good team. Getting shellacked by France last week. Not a good team. Come on. It's taking all day. It's good. 2010. Garbis is coming in. So new scrum half. Garbisi comes in for Fusco. Kalen Doris with a restart inside the 22, fighting up to the 22, middle of the pitch. He's down. Gibson Park, Kelleher, Osborne. Jimmy Osborne's had a good game. No tackle made. Should be a turnover to the Italians. Yep. Took a long time to call that. The Italians have won the ball. Okay. She explained it. Holly Davidson explained it to Kalen Doris. All right. We're down to 16 minutes remaining on the clock. Now Italy's 2 scores behind. They had this game just a short while ago. Crowd into the game now. Calcutta Cup up for competition between Scotland and England coming up here after this one from Murray Field in Edinburgh. Crouch. Behind. Set. The Italians trying to get this scrum going. They've got it going again. Yes, another penalty. Oh, yes. Do you take the points or go for the corner now, which is 16 minutes remaining? I guess you go to the corner here. Wow. Huge scrum by the Italians again. Okay, he's going to go for the post. Going to go for the points here. Took a while to get the thing over there now. How much time on the clock has he got? Boy, the Italian scrum, except for that one prior to that, it's been pretty impressive. Need these 3 points. Not the easiest of kicks. He's going to get it. Got it. Wow. 2013 now. What a game. Got a substitution coming. Canona comes out. So Favero comes in for Canone. And Paolo Oduguay comes in for Leonardo Marin. So more substitutions. Restart. Italians have it inside the 22. Ruck is formed. Here's a kick over the top. And the final front rower for Italy, for Ireland has changed. Jeremy Loman's out of the game. Tom O'Toole's in. Ronan Kelleher will throw it in for Ireland. Overthrown, goes right to the Italians. Giuliani. Adogwu with his first carry, just came in the game. Italians up to nearly midfield. driving forward. Oh, knocked on by the Italians. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, Conan with the carry now. The Irish, Gibson Park. They come wide to Balakoon. Tackles made. Inside the 10-meter line. Gibson Park goes back the other direction. The Italians need to get the ball back here and not give up any points. Kicked over the top by Gibson Park. Going to go down inside of 22. Somebody better get to that. Right into touch. Put the Italians back deep with just 11 minutes left in the contest. Oh, my goodness. The Scotland game is going to start late the way this is going. Better hurry up and finish or we're going to be late for the Scotland game. Italians with a line out here. They've had some trouble with that.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but immigrants don't.
Italians successful. Going to dig it out here. Garbisi. Box kicks it. That's a long kick there. Boy, he got some launch on that back to the 47-meter line. Here comes Jamie Osborne. Gets through the first level defense. Here comes James Lowe. He's tackled down to the 37-meter line. Gibson Park goes wide. Oh, what a hit, but they get it outside to Ringrose. It was a forward pass. Oh, consistency. She overturned a try because of forward pass, and that one's overturned. And a final addition here. David Odase comes in. Excuse me, not Odase. Edwin Agdogbo comes in for James Ryan. Okay. Edwin Idogbo comes in the game. Another African playing for Ireland. On debut. Just 11 minutes left in the game. He's on debut. Ten minutes left. Crouch. Fine. Collapses. Reset. With the Italians, if they score, will have to convert. Otherwise, they'll have heartbreak. Resetting the scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. Italians need a scrum here. Oh, but the Irish get a big push. But they get it out. Italy come away with it. Odiasi with the carry. Garbisi tackled at the 10-meter line. Dogbo driving forward. Dogbo just laying in the way there. No penalty called against him. Kicked high into the air. Lowe gets it. Oh, it's intercepted by the Italians. They've got it. They stole that ball right away from the Irish. Inside the 10-meter line now. The Italians got something going. They're going to want to score here. Garbisi. Outside it goes. Oh, the Italians got some space out here. A dog wheel drives down almost to 22. Ireland defending tenaciously now. Oh, there's a gap. Oh, almost made it through. Was Myron's still out there. He's supposed to be out of the game. Spagnola with a carry. They go all the way out to the wing. Louis Lina's out there. He cuts through James Lowe, offloads the ball. Well done. The Italians have it. My goodness, Louis Lina digs it out. No room for mistakes here. The Italians need to score. Inside the 22, Adogwu. That ball bounces off the turf. That was a terrible pass. Not much going on here now. Inside the 22 again. Odiasi. Italians knocking, but not really getting an answer here. Adogwu tackled at the 22. All right, it's just not happening right now for the Italians. Back inside the 22 it comes. High into the air, but that's going to be caught. No one's even going to compete for this. Knock backwards. Who's got it? Knock back the other way. Ireland has it. They kick it away. Wow. Oof. A lot of pressure there on the Irish. A lot of pressure. 6 minutes left. My goodness, this one's turned out to be a heck of a contest. Oh. $74-22, working down to 5 minutes. Ties hit a good line out here. Can't be turning it over again. Got just 5.5 minutes remaining in this contest. They need to convert a try to even things up. That's good. They come away with it. Garbisi over the middle. Very bad pass there. Another bad pass, but nicely done by both players picking it up. It's a side entry. Oh, they got advantage here against the Irish, and it's knocked on. So now they can kick it to the corner for a line out. Yep, I agree. Kalen Doris doesn't agree, but that was clearly correct call. Yep. So less than 5 minutes left for the Italians. This one's down to the wire here, unless something crazy happens. Boy, Ireland is struggling mightily at home against the Italian side. A much improved Italian side, but still. Not a great kick. Inside the 22. Now they need a good line out here. Four and a half minutes remaining. Clock has stopped now. 75-36. The Italians, they got to have a good line out here. It wasn't a great kick. It's good, but not great. Tommaso Di Bartolomeo. Waterboy slowing things down. What is going on here? You're taping up Gary Ringrose's knee. Everybody's getting a drink while they wait. Okay. Time is off. 75-36. Holly Davis says, I'll let you know when the time's back on. There's medics on the pitch. Yeah, give me. Ringrose getting his right knee taped up. Excuse me. All right, we're getting ready here. All right, here we go. Crowd trying to get into it now. Italians hit a good line. That's right around the 22. Just inside it. They have it. And they don't go into them all. They break it away quickly. They kick it over the top and chases on. Who's going to get there? Oh, they overran it. And then James Lowe picks up the mess. They had it stopped. Oh, the Italians had it at the 5-meter line. Balakoon, it's a knock-on. Ooh, a knock-on by the Italians. Was it really? Let's see that again. Yeah. Just failed to rope it in. Oh, they would have scored if he just got his hands on. And he would have scored right under the post. So now it's a scrum. 5-meter scrum. The Italians have to win this one. It's right in front of the post. And they can tap and go in from here. Got to win this scrum. This is the most important scrum of the game right here. 3 minutes left in the game. Fine. Set. There, they held up. Ireland held it up. And they clearance. Kick. Finds touch. That's a hell of a kick. Clock now working against the Italians. They nearly scored a try there. That would have been amazing. So now they're out to the 10-meter line. 6 men line out. 2.5 minutes remain. Italians see another good line out. That's not straight, but they get away with it. Ball stripped from the Italians. Kick forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get it? Down to the try line. The Italians can't get there. It's Osborne tackled at the 5-meter line. Boy, the desperation by the Irish here. 2 minutes left in the game. They want to do some phases here. Less than 2 minutes remain. Call to use it. Boy, she's generous. He didn't get another warning. Out to about 38 meters. Here come the Italians now. Down to a minute and a half left. Let's see what they can do. Need a converted try. It's Ioanni Odiasi trying to drive through players. The Italians, crowd now into it. About a minute left.
Defensive effort. Gets Italy moving backwards rather than forwards.
Gibson Park tries to strip it out. The Italians still too far away. They need to find a break and chink in that armor. Last minute of the game. Hands on it. That's a penalty. So they have an advantage. Oh, they're going to be able to kick it down to the 5-meter line. They've got an advantage here. The Italians have an advantage because he had his hands on the ball. And the ball comes loose. We're going to come back for the advantage with just 40 seconds remaining. Now the Italians can kick for the corner. If they'd taken those 2 kicks early at the end of the first half, at the beginning of the second half, they'd have 6 more. It'd be 2019. A kick here would have won the game the last 30 seconds. Imagine what could have happened. What are they going to do here? They're kicking to the corner. Yep. Wow. What a kick for the Italians over the hooter now. My goodness. Let's see that replay. Balakoon wanted to stop it. And it went off Balakoon to 6 meters out. Oh my goodness. 6-meter line out. It's good for the Italians over the hooter. Last moments of the game. Here we go. The Italians trying to score. Desperate. 6 meters out. Anything, a turnover, a penalty, it's all over. The Irish holding up, trying to stop them. 5 meters out in front of the post. The Italians have to get it. We're past the hooter, 1 minute. No hands, hands to the ruck. They go wide. Oh, what a tackle over there by the Irish. Italians have got to hold on to it now. 5 phases. Tackle, not releasing. Hands in the ruck. Again, Kalen Doris trying to cause chaos there. 6 meters out. Oh, big tackle there. Somehow the Italians held on to it. It's a knock-on advantage, so they're going to get it back. So they've gone backwards because of that poor pass. Tackle. Can Italy get it going here? Try to cut back inside, but he puts himself in trouble as Pina. Back to the 22. They were down to 5 meters away just moments ago. Monty Ioane, and they throw his away to James Lowe. James Lowe is taken off. Louis Lida's got to stop him. That's going to cost them the game right there. They'll just kick it into touch. No, they're not going to kick a touch. They want to score another try here for bonus point. Oh, my goodness. What a turn of events here. The Italians have it. A penalty. Wow. My goodness. What a game. What a finish. What a finish. Oh, the Italians have squandered a great opportunity here. Twice down there, 5 meters out in the last 5 minutes they could have scored. Crowley's going to kick to the corner. McCloskey's down getting some treatment. Ioane with a bad pass to James Lowe. What a finish. What a finish. My goodness. Jack Crowley kicked it beyond the goal line, so Italy's going to get a point out of this. That's the game. And the Italians get a bonus point by keeping within 7 points. My goodness. What a finish. What a finish. Wow. That's crazy. I had Ireland by 14. They win by 7. What a game. That's going to do it, folks. That's going to wrap it up. You'll be taking over to the Scotland game and the final score from Aviva Stadium. Wow, that's just crazy. Oh, that's 11:30. It's not now. I'll be darned. I thought it was on now. My bad. I got a half-hour break. Wow, what a finish to this game. So we got a half-hour break. I can get something to eat. I'm starving here. What the heck? What time do I have this thing set for? I better fix that. I thought I had set for 11 o'clock. It says 11:30. My goodness. Huh. I thought it was 11 o'clock. 11:30. That makes more sense. There we go. Well, that's what a finish to this Ireland game, folks. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll see you on the other side here in about 20 minutes, okay? Wow. Man, the Italians game effort here, but they come up short. 2013 is the final score. Whew, that's something else. Cheers, everybody. Thanks.